All right, guys, welcome to day 10 of the 30 days of accountability. So, um, basically, today we're gonna talk to some people. We're gonna see what they're doing. Um, I feel like we've got our core group here right now. All right, so we'll get around about 120 or something on here, and then we get like a couple of thousand watch the replay, and we also get a couple of hundred on the YouTube as well. And it's cool because what I'll do after this, I'll probably make this into a program because we've got all the footage. Pistolero, come here. Okay, come here. Okay. So this is the third dog. This is Gunner. He is the best dog by far. Adios, Pistolero. Okay, guys. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna pick someone. Boom, 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 boom. Mia,
Oh, hi.
what's up? What are you doing?
I'm doing my drills.
What drills are you doing?
I just kind of pick different little, like drills from your 30 days of accountability, I think, or own your own development.
Yeah,
and I
know what you mean.
I choose, drills from that and working on the focus of the session and stuff.
Brilliant. What is your focus today?
Today it is speed. So I just kind of I start off slow, and then as I get into the rhythm of it, I just kind of get faster and faster.
Awesome. So Mia, did you do the analysis?
I did.
Do you know what? I can't even remember who I asked you to do. I've got it written down, but my iPad's not here. Who was it?
I think for yesterday's challenge, you just said to do a random game.
Oh, okay, good. That's probably why I don't remember it then.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Tell me about the
game.
Me about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the game analysis that I did the FIFA Women's World Cup semifinal. It was England versus USA.
Oh, you picked that one. Okay.
Yeah. But it was the formations for England was a 4-4-2, and then the formation for USA was a 4-3-3, which is the one they usually do.
Uh-huh.
And then they for the style of play, they would push forward. They would push the forward line and middle line when attacking, but I did notice that a lot of the players would kind of come in at points, so that wouldn't leave a lot of players on the outside, but they were really fast, so they'd get on the outside when needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you think about the game? Because I've got to be careful what I say, but I was happy either way, right? Because I've got two passports, and one's English and one's American. But it was a controversial game, right? Because England had a goal disallowed for what looked to be onside.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I mean, it looked onside, but it was very
virtual Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was close.
It was definitely close.
Yeah.
And then England had the chance to tie it up or take the lead.
Can you say that again?
When England had the penalty, what was the score at the time?
England had the penalty. I think it was tied.
Okay, so England had a chance to get,
ahead.
to get that game, and Alyssa Nair stepped up and saved it, didn't she?
Yeah.
Which I was upset at the time, but I was really happy for Alyssa. It was such a weird game for me to watch, right? Because obviously I work with a lot of the American girls, and I have done for almost a decade, right? So it's almost been 10 years that I've worked with them. But I've also worked with two of the English girls, Rachel Daly and Jodie Taylor. And Rach started that game, and that was hard but it was funny because I seen like a bunch of them before, a few days before the games, and they were the Americans, like Ali, Kelly, and Alex were convinced that I wanted England to win, and Rach was convinced I wanted America to win. So I was in a lose-lose. What player stood out to you?
Well, my favorite player is Megan Rapinoe, but she didn't play in that game because I think she had pulled her hamstring or something, like a very minor pull. But my favorite person in that game was Tobin Heath because she plays my position, and I just like her style of play where she knows where to be, and she's always looking to make that cross to get a goal.
Yeah, she's class. Tell me about the goals.
Okay, so Alex Morgan and Kristen Press scored for USA, and then Ellen White scored for England. And I think the Kristen Press goal was really good because really no one saw it coming because it was just so fast.
Yeah.
It was good. Really fast.
It was good. Tell me about Alex's celebration.
Oh, the tea?
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought, okay, well, at first I thought, that's kind of weird, but then I thought, well, she should celebrate because it's a World Cup goal.
Exactly. Always celebrate your goals. Goals are goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mia, you've been awesome. Thank you very much. Keep working hard, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so that was a good analysis, huh? So yeah, that game was weird for me. So I was in France, which is also a weird thing because I was kind of umming and ahhing whether to go or not because it's so far from here, right? And a friend of mine got me tickets for the semi and the final, so I was like, you know what, I'll go. Whoever's there is there, right? It's a World Cup. So it ends up being England and the US in the semi-final in Lyon, and that was hard because I wanted so many players to do well. But at the end of the day, like Rach wouldn't be happy if she heard this, but I was happy with the result because I thought Rach played really well, and my players on the US played really well. So it was all right. It was not so much of a win-win, but it was a can't lose for me. So, guys, if you've got, if you want to talk us through your drills, if you want to do a player analysis or a game analysis, request now. Now, some people don't know how to request, and basically, like on my phone, it's at the bottom, right? But that might be because I've got the live. Okay. So I've just requested someone. Why are you guys singing the Drake song in the thing? Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm decent, yeah. Like a little bit getting island fever, sat in this house all the time, but it's okay. Where are you? What's your name?
I'm in Peoria, Illinois.
All right, what's your name first?
Allie.
What's up, Allie? So you're in Illinois?
Yes, it's raining right now.
Oh, well, it's not raining here. It's actually hot here.
Yeah.
Which is nice, I guess. Can't really go outside, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So, Allie.
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you analyze? Did you train? In fact, you know what? We're going to do something different with you, Allie.
Okay.
So we'll get to it. How long have you been doing the challenge?
Ever since it started,
Cool.
day one.
And what are your goals in these 30 days?
Just to get better, do quicker footwork, and just to be a better player and individually.
Okay. I guarantee you, if you keep doing it, you're going to be at the very least more confident, which is good.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what game did you analyze?
I analyzed the She Believes Cup USA versus Spain semifinal.
Were you going to say England? I thought I was going to have to relive it again. Okay. Tell me about that game.
So the USA did a formation of 4-3-3, and so did Spain. And the style, I think, was that they both wanted to possess the ball and move up for a field for a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, is what I thought.
Yeah, Spain are very good at the possession football, right? They love to keep that ball.
Yeah, I think I think it was a better game than the championship game because I think Japan is an easier team than Spain.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Like, Japan's a weird one, right? Because technically, they're always amazing. Right? They're always really, really good. But it's like physically they can't, I don't want to say compete because that's disrespectful, but they can compete. There's no other word for it.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a weird one because they play really good football, but they just I don't know. There's something missing there. Who was your player of the game?
I chose Crystal Dunn.
Good choice.
Yeah. I think one of her strengths is that whenever she won the ball from the opponent, she always cleared the ball to a teammate. She didn't clear it out into the open or 50-50. She always looked up and found her teammate.
Smart passing, right?
Yeah.
And Dunny's a really good example because she got cut and she worked her way back in. Yeah. And now she's like a starter. And, Crystal's become so much more technical than she was as well. And that's always just down to her hard work, right? Which is amazing. What was the score?
The end score was 1-0.
And who scored for the US?
Ertz.
Julie Ertz. How was the goal?
It was off of a free kick that Kristen Press kicked. It was right outside of the box.
Oh, awesome. It's what I love about Julia. She'll put her head on anything, won't she? That girl would literally run through a wall to get a goal, which is definitely what you want on the field. Who's your favourite player?
I would say my favorite player is Tobin Heath because I really like how she can be creative and unique.
There's a lot of Tobin fans on here. It's great. Yeah, she's very creative and she's super confident as well, which is what I like about her. Which is what that's one of the things I've always admired about her is that she doesn't mind just taking off and going. Okay, Ali, you are phenomenal. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, guys, so we're going to do one more before I give you today's challenge. And today's challenge could be quite difficult for some of you. I don't know yet, but I think it will be difficult. Okay. Righty. Yeah, why you keep singing Drake in the comments? Right foot slide, whatever it is. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Hello.
Hi. How are you?
What's your name?
Aleka.
Aleka. Imagine if you played for the Los Angeles Lakers basketball team. It would be Aleka's a Laker. No takers for that joke. Okay. Aleka, number one, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, good. I'm good. Where are you?
I'm in California.
Whereabouts in California?
Dublin.
Dublin's in Ireland.
Dublin, California. It's
I'm on one today. Okay, did you know, by the way, that Dublin, California is the biggest city in the world? Because it keeps on doubling and doubling. Brilliant. Okay. Alika, what player did you analyse?
I did the game analysis for.
Okay. What game did you do?
I watched a youth soccer game. It was PDA versus Barcelona for the International Champions Cup. It was the finals.
Oh, the ICC. How was it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about it. What was the formations and all that?
So PDA played a 3-2-3-2, which I thought was like really different and interesting. But they still like played it really well. And Barcelona played a 4-3-3. And so both teams played like a really different style. Barcelona played more of like a possession-based game, like they kept possession and played quick passes, while like PDA was more of like a counter-attacking team. Kind of when they got the ball, they would go to goal and like aim to score. So I didn't get her name, but I watched number 8.
Okay. We will call her Ocho. Is that right? Ocho in Spanish is 8? Yeah. Okay, so tell us about Ocho, number 8.
So I thought she had great movement off the ball and she had really good spatial awareness. Like she always knew what she was, and she played my position, which is like the 6. And I feel like I could kind of learn like my spatial awareness sometimes. Like I don't know if there's a defender on my back or not. So I took that from the game. And she also was really good at connecting passes and like bounce passes quickly, so they could move up the field. And so I thought the game changer was number 16, who scored the first goal in like the 2nd minute.
That was for PDA?
No, that was for Barcelona.
For Barca. What was the final score?
2-0.
To Barca, yeah, obviously, because if they scored 1, they scored 2. And what would you say was like the difference between the two teams?
I think Barcelona was like, they kind of had like, they played really well together as a team, which I kind of think PDA didn't really have that much. Like they played a lot of passes like into space, like they already knew that their player was going to be there, like without actually looking there, and they were able to like be successful in passing it because they were really like quick off the ball and had like technical skill.
That's awesome. Yeah, Barca have got that. They've got that down, right?
Yeah.
Alika, imagine if you played for the Lakers. You'd be called a Laker of a Laker.
Yeah.
Okay, Alika, that was awesome. Thank you very much. Keep working hard. We'll get you back on.
Thank you for having me.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yes, Rach, it is a ring light. Look, I can turn it up. Ooh, and turn it down. Okay, so I'm just going to grab one more. Look at these people getting excited for a Rach. If only they knew. I kid. Okay. So, I'm a savage.
Hi.
How you doing? Back again.
Good, how are you?
Back again.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying. What did you do today?
Me, I did the game analysis and then I did a training.
Okay, what did you train?
I worked on like getting some moves in and like working on some of my moves in 1v1s.
That's savage. This joke will never get old.
No.
Never. I'm a savage. Okay. So what game did you analyze for us?
I did the Thorns versus Washington Spirit.
Okay.
And the Thorns played a 4-5-1. And Washington Spirit played a 4-4-2. Both teams kind of utilized kind of like a passing possession kind of game. They both kind of focused on possession and passing. the two people I focused on were Lindsey Horan and Mallory Pugh.
Oh, two of my favorite players.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Mallory got hurt right before the end of the first half. So,
okay.
Yeah. But Horan, she impacted the game because she always knew where she wanted to go when she received the ball. She was always marking somebody, and she plays well with Tobin. Like, they really connect well, and they kind of always know where each of them are. And she finds space really well too, where nobody else is. Like, that space that other people don't see, she finds it and then she goes there.
Yeah, what I think that we got two examples there with Tobin and Lindsey is two very intelligent players, right? Two very, very smart players.
Yeah.
And, you know, Lindsey especially, like, I love watching Lindsey play because she can texture a ball perfectly and she sees those pockets of space. I'm talking over your time. You carry on.
It's okay. Mallory Pugh, she checks her shoulder a lot, I feel like, and she has really good awareness, and she scans the field a lot. She also finds space really well and has a lot of dynamic movements, which is really good. The players that were the game changers were Horan and Tobin because she had a lot of shots on goal, and she can get around players really well. She uses moves, and she can nutmeg them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horan, she shoots, and she can connect with players really well. She makes those really good passes that have good texture. So
I'm obsessed with texture. I'll tell you what I love about Lindsey as well. Like, she's so dynamic. Like, there was a shot she took against the Houston Dash, and it was like a bike from 17 yards out. And to be fair, like, Jane Campbell pulled out a world-class save. It was brilliant. But she's so dynamic. Like, she's an absolute game changer. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Savage. Sorry. And you did I already ask you about your training session?
No.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Do you want me to tell you about my training
I
session?
do want you to tell me about your training session.
So usually for my warm-up, I stretch and I run for a few. And then I do like 5 to 10 minutes of juggling. And I get some tennis ball juggling in there too. For footwork, I've been focusing on 3 moves: the L pull, triangles, with both feet, and then rollovers, because I really like rollovers. They're my favorite.
Yeah, the roll's fantastic.
Yeah.
My favorite as well.
Yeah.
It's so easy, isn't it? It's so easy, but I'm talking over your time again.
It's okay.
I'm being savage, bougie, classy, whatever else it goes.
For my first drill, I set out 4 cones in a square, and then I put one in the middle, and I started one of the cones in the corner, and I go to the middle and I do a move on the middle cone, and then I go back out to the outside of another cone, and then I go back in, do it in another move in the middle, go back out, and just keep doing it. And I kind of mix up the moves. I do all kinds of different moves, so that's a really fun one for me. And then for my second drill, I have a rebounder that I set out, and then I put 2 cones kind of in line with it in the center of it, and I check back from the cones, check in, and then play the ball, check back, check in, play the ball, and that's how many. And then I do that like 10 or 15 times on my right foot, and then switch over to my left. And sometimes I pull my brother out there to help me and like throw the ball at me, and then I volley it back at him. So I do headers and volleys with that. So
that's what siblings are for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
And
Savage, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is your tennis ball juggling record?
15. I got that today.
Ooh, that's savage.
Yeah.
Classy, bougie, ratchet. Okay. Did you do a player breakdown?
Yes. I gotta find it somewhere. Oops. Do you want me to do the Alex Morgan one from yesterday?
Yeah, let's do the Alex Morgan one from yesterday.
Her strengths are she has really good shooting technique and can shoot from far away, close up, and she's always ready to shoot when she's in the 6-yard box. Like, she's always moving, ready to slide and shoot it, ready to volley it in, however she needs to. And then she has dynamic runs into the box and can make those runs into space, which is really good. Her weaknesses are offsides, is what I saw.
Savage. Did you just say offsides with an S on the end?
Offside.
Offside. Good. Okay. Carry on.
She impacted the game because she does make those really dynamic runs into the box and can be ready to shoot from, like, with the headers, volleys, anything really. And then what I can take from her is I can watch her and watch how she creates space and the movement she does to create that space, and I can use that in my game. And then she prefers her left foot, but she can use her right too. That's why she's such a good player. She can use both feet, and she's really good with both of them. So, yeah.
Savage, that is amazing. That was brilliant. Thank you for coming on. That was savage.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on. Okay, guys, so today's challenge is basically, you want to make a bit more noise of that, Brad? You've got people on the internet here. Lo siento. So basically, what I want you to do is talk to your coach today or tonight, wherever you are, and ask them 3 things that they think you need to improve. Okay? And I want you to say, be brutally honest with me. What 3 things do you think I need to work on? Okay? So tomorrow, we're going to call people up from the live, and you're going to tell us what 3 things they said. Also, your tennis ball juggling, I want everybody to try and beat their record today or tomorrow, and we will do a player analysis. Now, if you've already done that with the IDP and you've spoken to your coach, do a technical breakdown. Oh, who should we do? Technical breakdown. Okay, technical breakdown of Mesut Ozil from Arsenal, Ozil. Okay, so if you've already done the feedback from your coach, I want you to do a technical breakdown of Mesut Ozil, and I want you to continue writing out your sessions, continue tagging us, and everything. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. Still loving this. Ozil. I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern.